Why do people hate black people so much because of racism? Take a moment to pause and really think about this question deeply. It's not just about hate. Some people also feel envious of black individuals and perceive them as a threat. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, black people are often viewed as threatening. This perception has persisted for centuries, but why is it so? Evidence suggests that there are underlying reasons ingrained in the minds of non-black individuals that subconsciously fuel feelings of jealousy and hatred. Indeed, the underlying reasons behind this phenomenon are quite startling. From the fear of losing romantic partners to envy of black people's physical prowess, and even the dread of being genetically overwhelmed and rendered extinct, there are various factors that trigger feelings of jealousy. Welcome to the People Journals, a platform dedicated to uncovering forgotten black history and events that are essential for both black and white individuals to know. We believe that black people are often misled by propaganda that obscures their remarkable past, and our aim is to provide factual information that illuminates our shared history. Together, let's foster a strong black community that thrives on knowledge and understanding. In today's video, we delve into the reasons why black people are perceived as threatening. One significant factor is the fear of losing romantic partners. Imagine a scenario: a white man deeply in love with a white woman, their bond strong and committed. Yet, beneath the surface lies a hidden fear, the fear that his partner may be attracted to black men. This fear stems from society's perpetuation of stereotypes associating black men with sexual prowess and physical dominance. These stereotypes can awaken deep-seated insecurities within the white man, causing him to doubt his own sexual abilities and physical attractiveness. In a modern world where interracial relationships are increasingly accepted, some white men may feel threatened by the attention black men receive, fearing that their partners may find them more sexually appealing. These anxieties can erode the foundation of the relationship, leading to unnecessary tension and insecurity. Furthermore, reports suggest that black men are often portrayed as hypermasculine, with perceived abilities to better satisfy their partners. This portrayal has heightened the sense of threat felt by some white individuals towards black men. It's interesting to note that in today's society, there seems to be a noticeable increase in relationships and marriages between black men and white women. This could suggest a growing recognition of the sexual allure that black men possess, a recognition that is becoming more openly acknowledged by many. Another reason for the perception of black people as threatening is their physical superiority. Throughout history, black individuals have been renowned for their exceptional physical strength and charm. These qualities have, at times, instilled fear and insecurity among non-black individuals who perceive the potential dominance of black people as a threat to their own status and values. Even white men, who are often outperformed by black individuals in various areas, may view black people as superhumans. Non-black societies, such as European colonizers, have established social and cultural structures that marginalize black people and devalue the physical labor in which black individuals excel. Instead, they celebrate delicate fragility as a sign of refinement and civilization. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle further propagated the notion that black individuals were inherently subservient, perpetuating distorted beliefs that were used to justify the enslavement and mistreatment of black individuals. Despite the degradation of physical labor, white people still feel threatened by the physical superiority of black individuals. Black people possess genes that enable them to build muscles more effectively, giving them a natural biological advantage. Studies have also shown that black people are genetically endowed not only with cognitive superiority but also with physical dominance. Another reason for the fear of black people is the fear of genetic annihilation. During the era of black enslavement, black individuals posed a significant threat to their non-black masters due to their physical strength and charisma. The fear of genetic annihilation stemmed from the realization that if non-black individuals intermarried with black individuals, their own genes would become submissive and eventually extinct. Biologically, when individuals mate, their genes combine and influence the traits of their offspring. White individuals feared that intermarriage could lead to the dominance of black genes over their own. This fear is rooted in natural selection, where genes with a higher likelihood of survival tend to dominate. Since black people are naturally better equipped for their environment, the probability of their genes dominating is higher. Therefore, if a white woman and a black man, or a black woman and a white man marry, black genes would have superiority, and white genes would be suppressed. In the past, this fear led to the prohibition of interracial marriage. The one-drop rule was created to uphold the oppression of black individuals. According to this legal principle, anyone with even a single black ancestor was classified as black, thereby prohibiting them from marrying a white person. Today, although this rule cannot be enforced by law, the fear and hatred stemming from this reality still persist. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on Black history and culture. Let's dive into another reason: the fear of extinction. Many groups worry about the possibility of extinction when they feel that their cultural, ethnic, or racial identity is threatened. White supremacists, in particular, hold strong fears regarding black individuals, seeing them as powerful, attractive, and superior. This fear stems from the belief that the population influence or power of white people is declining. Changes in demographics, such as migration patterns, cultural shifts, and fluctuations in birth rates, can amplify these fears. White individuals may perceive black individuals as replacing them, especially when considering the perceived genetic advantages of black people. This intensifies their unease and can lead to a desire to preserve their own identity, often resulting in racism and discrimination. This fear of extinction is rooted in the concept of genetic annihilation. As black genes are deemed to be better equipped, there's a concern that white genes will ultimately be suppressed, leading to the fear of the white population becoming extinct. Furthermore, there's the fear of being replaced. For generations, white individuals have enjoyed certain privileges and advantages due to an unequal distribution of wealth. However, societal changes are challenging this status quo, causing some white individuals to fear being replaced. In the past, systemic barriers prevented black individuals from acquiring property, thus keeping their circumstances unchanged regardless of their efforts. Today, the removal of these barriers allows black individuals to fully pursue their aspirations. The perception of being replaced by black individuals can generate anxiety and fear among some white individuals. This fear becomes even stronger, especially if white individuals believe that black people have advantages in areas like economics, culture, or demographics. These concerns can make them defensive and resistant to societal progress. Since black people are seen as having better cognitive abilities and there are no restrictions that can hold them back, the fear of being replaced becomes more apparent. In the past, this fear was managed through structural and institutional racism, but now such systems no longer exist. Another reason is the inferiority complex. Some ultra-conservative white individuals and supremacists may secretly acknowledge the perceived superiority of black people in terms of survival skills. However, they refuse to accept it as reality. Instead, they feel jealous and develop an inferiority complex, which fuels their hatred. An inferiority complex stems from feelings of inadequacy and inferiority compared to others seen as strong or exceptional. This complex can lead to low self-esteem, self-doubt, and resentment towards those considered superior. In conflicts between white and black individuals, the underlying cause often lies in the inferiority complex of white individuals. Their hatred is a manifestation of their feelings of inadequacy and resentment towards black people. White individuals may feel intimidated by the perceived superiority of black people and believe they are incapable of achieving the same level of success or excellence. Focusing on their perceived shortcomings or weaknesses, they may harbor resentment and direct their anger toward black individuals. Another reason behind racial hostility is the fear of losing white supremacy. Extreme white conservative supremacist groups often harbor a deep-seated fear of losing their control over society. They see increasing racial and ethnic diversity, progressive social movements, and evolving societal norms as direct threats to their social, cultural, and political dominance. According to white supremacy ideology, white individuals are considered inherently superior and chosen by a higher power. However, faced with challenges to this belief, fear arises within these groups. Paradoxically, this fear stems from the realization that if white supremacy were true, white supremacists themselves wouldn't fear black individuals, as they would be considered the chosen ones. This fear often leads to xenophobia, racism, and a desperate desire to maintain traditional power structures. These concerns stem from the belief that white supremacists will become a minority in their own country, relinquishing the advantages they've enjoyed for generations. Political rhetoric that reinforces these beliefs and promotes an US versus them mentality can further worsen these fears. In some cases, these groups may resort to violence and intimidation to preserve their control and perceived dominance. Do you think these reasons are the main drivers of hostility towards black people? Will these fears ever cease, leading to an end to racism and discrimination? Share your thoughts on black people's robust genes and biological superiority. Are they a reality or just a myth? If you'd like to watch more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the People Journals and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.